Do you feel like you are working so hard on building your business, but where are the clients? I've helped over 1,000 students build their own online coaching businesses and go from employee to entrepreneur. And today I'm going to share with you the 3 most common mistakes that I see that derail their business growth. Before we jump right in, make sure you hit that subscribe button to be notified when I release a new video each week on building your own online coaching business. Mistake number 1, hiding behind tech. This is by far the number 1 mistake that I see most aspiring entrepreneurs make. The reason is because, especially if you're an introvert like me, it's way easier to sit in front of your computer and work on your website or your funnels or your emails. And it can feel really hard and kind of scary to think about instead going out there and actually speaking with people. So you keep on putting that part off and you're staying up late and working hard on all of those other things. And then you wonder where your sales are. Here's the thing. That's doing it backwards. You first speak with people, build relationships, get clients, and then you work on the systems and the technology to be able to scale that foundation. There's magic in connecting with people. And the beauty of it is once you start talking with them and are building that relationship with them, even if you're not the best marketer or salesperson in the world, which by the way, nobody is when they're starting out, that's okay. Because forming that connection and speaking with your potential clients is way more effective. So even if you forget the other tips we're going to go over and just stop working on your systems for a bit so you can go out there and actually speak with people, that's going to be way more powerful and effective than pretty much anything else that you could do. Mistake number 2, sounding like everyone else. I see this a lot even when my students don't mean to do it. It's often because you're studying other people who are doing what you want to do and you start subconsciously thinking, if that's working for them, it'll work for me too, right? But what happens is first, people who see that, see it and ignore it because it sounds like something that they've heard already. Not only that, but people can tell when what you're saying doesn't really fit or sound like the way you usually talk. There are only 2 people that you need to sound like in your marketing content. The first is you. One of the easiest ways to do this, especially when you're starting out, is to simply imagine yourself speaking to one person, your ideal client, then talk what you want to say to them, record it, and then type it out. Seriously, try it. The second person is your ideal client because you need to be using their language about the problems that they're having, the results that they want, and what they want help with. This comes from doing market research, and there's no shortcut for that. You've got to pick up the phone and talk to people. Ask them what they're struggling with. Ask them what it would mean to them to be able to solve that problem and why they want it. By the way, it doesn't have to be a lot of people. If you speak with 3 people who are your ideal clients, that's enough. Aside from that, you also want to be talking about why the way you help your clients is different. Challenge the status quo. Share your opinions. Everything from the content you're sharing to your personality is unique, and it should come across that way to the people who are reading it as well. Think about it this way. You might like vanilla ice cream, but nobody wants to hire a vanilla coach. So don't be vanilla. Mistake number 3, relying on external motivators. Mistake number 3 is a super common one. It's the idea that if you create a sense of urgency for your offer by telling people that there are a limited number of spots left, or that the price is going up, or that a bonus is expiring soon, you'll be able to get them to take action. There is a time and a place for motivators like this, but relying on them to make the sale is not that effective, and it's kind of lazy marketing. Especially when you're starting out, it's way more important to figure out what the internal motivators are for your audience. In other words, get clear on these questions. What is the point when your ideal client says, I need to fix this? When it's not just a nice to have, but a must. How and when do they get to that point? And finally, what is the cost to them if they don't act now? And I don't mean lost savings because of your expired bonuses. I'm talking about the personal cost to them in terms of time, happiness, love, or money. Being able to answer these 3 questions will allow you to tailor your marketing content to your audience. This way, you are first of all attracting people who are ready to take action. And second of all, you are able to speak to the motivators that truly matter to them. Being able to do this effectively will help you understand your audience so much better, be able to speak to the things that they care about, and help you make infinitely more sales than relying on those external motivators. So, have you been making any of these mistakes? Be honest, because you're the only one who will know. And now, you know how to fix it. That's not all though. If you want to know what to do instead and how to market your business the right way to get clients, I've got another free video for you on a simple 3-step marketing plan for new coaches. The video is linked in the description below, so make sure you check it out. Last, but definitely not least, if you want my 15-second script to get your first paying client, make sure that you grab it from the link in the description below as well. This video has shown you how to stop making 3 of the biggest and most common marketing mistakes, and that PDF will show you how to use your newfound information to go out there and get your first paying client. If you liked this video, please let me know by liking it below and let me know in the comments what your biggest takeaway was. Don't forget to subscribe for my weekly videos, share this with your entrepreneurial friends, and I will see you next time.